But you do want to make sure that you understand the basis at which you bought the assets. So you could contribute it at the price that it is today. You just want to denote the basis that you bought it at. That way the assets still have that basis inside the LLC. And then, again, you don't have a step up in cost or change in time frame. And you would be able to, again, mitigate taxes to the best of your ability once you have that inside the LLC. We set things up in Wyoming for lots of reasons. Many people here have watched this spiel a whole bunch of times, but we might have new viewers either now or later. So the reasons we choose Wyoming, one, strong creditor protection there. You get the same pretty much as Nevada, where you have charging order protection. And then in addition to that, the full tax code, you get the creditor protection. You have no state taxes there in Wyoming, so that can be beneficial. You won't have a nexus to the state that you operate in as long as you don't do business out of your state. And these are virtual assets, they're global, so shouldn't have to do that. And then separate of that, the legislation there in Wyoming is the most progressive when it comes to digital assets. So that's why we choose Wyoming. You could use an existing LLC to manage these assets if you had a holding company in another, another country or another state. You're just not going to be afforded some of the same benefits. Anonymity is another big one there in Wyoming. You get attorney-client privilege, so your name, your address, none of that is listed on any public documents. So it'd be difficult for people to discern who actually, owns this entity. A lot of people value their privacy, especially as you become wealthier, you become a target. And that, I'm not saying that to scare people or anything. That's just a reality of the world we live in. Especially here in the US, people sue you for anything. Anyway, they think you can, get a money grab. They will do it. And so as long as you're protecting yourself, I would highly encourage people to at least look at it. And again, it's probably not reasonable unless you have at least $50,000 to $80,000 in total portfolio value at this time. Post-price appreciation, that's going to change. That's with the anticipation that we're going to see a pretty significant rise in the assets that many people that watch this might hold. A lot of people are going to tell you probably don't need that until it's like at least a couple $100,000, which is also very true. If you're not anticipating significant price rise and stuff, you might wait till then. We see most people look at it somewhere to $50,000 to $80,000 in total portfolio value. And the other reason for that is here in the United States, you get $30 million that you can gift out of your taxable estate over your lifetime. That's your lifetime gift tax threshold.